bring up to the stage the one, the only, B.A. Bennett.
Keep it going for Jimmy, everybody. How is everybody doing? What a beautiful crowd. You're all so sexy. Yeah, it shows as well. You're sexy, you know it, and you show it, and we're all very proud of you.
You don't want me to know it.
Hey, shut up, dude. Where are my singles at, though? You got any single ladies in the building? Nice, nice, nice. I've been single for a while now. It can be fun, but at times, you know, it can get to be a little depressing. And I think the most depressing facet of single life is I really can't remember the last time that I've had sober sex. And like, if I really rack my brain, I guess the last time that I had sober sex was when me and Skeeter were altar boys. But that, see, that's not how I wrote the joke, but it came out that way because you talked about it earlier. That's being a comic, guys. Good shit going on up here. But sober sex is no fun anyway. And that's why I love college. Anybody go to college here? Expected a bigger reaction, but okay. It's kidding, you guys are beautiful and I love you all, individually. But college was a unique experience for somebody like me. I'm a man of a very unique and a specific skill set that not everybody gets out of life. Looking the way I do and sounding the way I do probably doesn't match up in your brains here in Norwood. But like, just relax. It's comedy. Chill. But what I'm getting at is, there was a lot of opportunity for me in college that not everybody was privy to, and I took full advantage of it. Stick with me. There were, you know, white girls mostly. I'm a big fan of those. Are there any white girls in the building? Nice. There are a lot of white girls who were sheltered in high school. They may have gone to Norwood High School. There's no way to be sure. There's no way to be sure. But, you know, they're sheltered. They live a certain kind of life. They are expected to believe certain things and do things a certain way. But when they get to college, gloves are off. It's a whole new world of friends, a world of new opportunities, a world of new flavors of dicks to suck. And a guy like me took full advantage of that. Beyond that, you had, you know, the girls that were mad at their fathers for getting them the 2012 Acuras instead of the 2013 Acuras. So to get back at their fathers, they would just go and bang a bunch of black dudes. That's definitely not the way to solve all of life's problems. But for some of you, not the worst idea ever. But college was cool because, like, women's wants were so simple. I knew what I needed to get a girl in college, you know? I needed, like, a garbage can full of jungle juice. I needed, like, a Bearcat card so I could take them to places like Adriatico's and Jimmy John's. And that was easy to understand. But as I get older, women get a little more difficult to comprehend. Let me give you an example. Me and my friend Chelsea, who's here right now, actually. Say hi, Chelsea.
Hi, Chelsea.
We were watching the Euro Cup a couple weeks ago, right? You guys into soccer at all? I'm not, but look at Chelsea, you'd be watching it for her too. We're watching the Euro Cup. England is playing France. I said, well, so Chelsea, who do you want to win? She goes, I don't know, how about England? I said, oh yeah? Why is that? And she goes, you know, because Chelsea is in England, and that's kind of like me. I was like, okay. So by your logic, Niger and Africa should be my favorite team? Because they're kind of like me? Sick logic, bro. She was clearly eating bath salts that day. Speaking of bath salts, you guys heard about all this zombie stuff going on, right? Anybody eat any faces today? Couple times? Alright, nice. You look full, that's good, man. You know, zombies get a really bad rap. They really do. Like, I know it's not cool to eat people's faces and terrorize villages or whatever the fuck they're going for. But I think that there's stuff that we can learn from zombies, for real. They're focused. They're goal-oriented. And above all else, they can appreciate people's brains as well as their bodies. You're not going to find that in a lot of people. Speaking of mindless dribble, who's on Facebook here?
Who isn't?
Facebook is cool, especially for somebody like me, who, you know, I'm trying to promote myself now as a comedian and as, like, you know, a sexual stud or whatever the fuck you use it for. But some people are doing Facebook very, very wrong. So that's what I put forth, that we need to have a friends rating system, okay? Like an average rating system where all the people that are friends with this person can rate this friend on a scale of 1 to 5. You know what I mean? 5 being pretty kick-ass Facebook friend, 1 being really shitty Facebook friend. And that doesn't mean you're a shitty real friend. You can be the best friend in the world, but you just really suck at being online for whatever reason. Now, I'll give everybody the benefit of the doubt, okay? Everybody starts as a 5, as a new friend, until you do something stupid. For instance, you change your relationship status to, it's complicated. Sack up, what the fuck is going on? You single or not? That's gonna take you down to at least a 4. Another thing is, maybe you'll tell me what you had for lunch today in your status. Got news for you, bro. In just about every continent but Africa, people are eating lunch every fucking day, and I don't need to hear about it. That's gonna knock you down to about a 3. And then, you come along, you post like some really sad, but like super ambiguous status. It's like, females are mostly notorious for this one. So like, I was hoping that the pouring rain would mask my tears. You know, but life is still tragic, and I'm not going to tell you why, because I'm a bitch. You know what I'm talking about. That's going to tack you down to a 2. And then once you send me a Farmville request, friendship over. That is a rating system that doesn't exist. Now, if I can talk about a rating system that kind of sort of does exist, I think it needs a bit of a tweaking. You know how, okay, I'm going to just say this to you just so everybody knows you know what I'm talking about, okay? What would you rate this girl on a scale of 1 to 10? No? All right.
I'll rate her.
Thank you. What would you rate this friend?
I would rate her as a 10.
See, you knew it was a 10, and you know what that means, right? I too would rate her a 10. That's a separate aside for another time. But that's too ridiculous, because you have people who get like mad particular with this sort of thing. Like, what would you rate Jessica Alba? I mean, she's pretty hot, but she has like a funky hair sometimes. So she's like a 9. I'm like, fuck you. You would do Jessica Alba. This rating system shouldn't be 1 through 10, because that leaves way too much in the middle. It should be a binary code. It's either a 0 or a 1. It's true. You wouldn't or you would. That's all it takes. Lindsay Lohan, circa Mean Girls. 1. Lindsay Lohan now. 0. Amy Winehouse, circa 2006. 1. Ain't me one else now? 0. She's fucking dead, dude.
He's a zombie.
Cut this man off. No bath salt rims on his beer, please. Pam Anderson before hepatitis C. Definite 1. Pam Anderson after hepatitis C? 1. Yep, still a 1. But yo, like on some real though, you're a 1, you're a 1, you're a 1, you're a 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. I never tried it, but I like your hair, it's nice, nice glasses, dude. No, in all seriousness, I have no business rating anyone. And that's because I currently live with my grandparents. My roommates, yes, my silver fox roommates. And you know, that's all well and good in the grand scheme of things. I'm getting my life back on track, and we'll deal with that eventually. But I'm a man with needs. I'm a virile man, I'm a strapping young lad. Do you know how hard it is to bring girls back to your grandparents' house? And of course you don't. So I'm going to tell you about it right now. Welcome to the show. Imagine with me. Imagine, if you will. Yeah, hey. Yeah, hey, thanks for calling. Oh, you want to come over, right? Awesome, yeah. Oh, you don't know which house it is? Okay. Well, you'll notice that there are some Christmas lights up. Yeah, I know. It's July. We'll get around to that. You still don't know? Okay, well, you can always look out in front. There'll be a cardboard cutout of a lady picking shit out of the grass for whatever reason. Okay, cool. See you soon. Ding dong. Oh, hey, welcome. It's good to see you. I'm so happy you made it. I am. Can I interest you in Werther's Original Hard Candy? No? Not your flavor? Well, how would you feel about something like prune juice cocktail? So yeah, that's mad difficult, right? But one thing I've noticed about living with my grandparents is that old people can be kind of sexy. Not my grandparents, you sick fucks. Just their friends that come over and shit, right? And a desperate man like me, desperate times calls for desperate measures, you know? So yeah, I'll fuck around some old bitches every now and again. It's all in the good. The wrinkles create friction and stuff that you don't even know about. Do not knock it until you try it, but please keep checking the pulse, please. But there are pros and cons, you know, to dating older people. For one, they're usually like well established. You're not gonna go there and she's gonna have like a futon in her room and a fucking insane poster on the wall. She probably has like a Tempur-Pedic mattress, and you know, that's nice. It's fun. But on the other side of it all, she'll probably be dying soon. And that's not cool. But back on the positive side, she'll probably be dying soon. So you can probably get her will. Oh, just relax. You're not really old enough yet. But back on the negative side though. She always wants to clutter up my DVR, the fucking Matlock. And peace to my man Andy Griffith, but like, I've seen all those already. That's my time, everybody. Thanks for listening.